Eggs, the familiar food with a hidden story. Eggs are one of the most familiar products in our daily lives. For many of us, they are a breakfast staple. Whether in omelets or baked goods, they are ever present, appearing in various forms: whites, yolks, or whole. We consume them regularly without much thought, but while they seem harmless, they may be quietly impacting our health in ways we don't immediately notice. An average egg contains nearly the full daily allowance of cholesterol. This is why individuals with high cholesterol levels should limit their intake. The general recommendation is no more than 4 eggs per week. From an allergenic standpoint, eggs share the same shelf with well-known triggers like citrus fruits, whole milk, peanuts, and strawberries. The protein in eggs is a common allergen and is often the leading cause doctors cite when advising someone to avoid eggs, especially in cases where the allergic response is severe. Eggs are not advised during flare-ups of pancreatitis. They should also be consumed cautiously in cases of liver or gallbladder disease. The yolk has a choleritic effect, which can aggravate gallstone conditions. For those with heart concerns or a history of cardiovascular disease, it's crucial to distinguish between egg white and yolk. The white offers high-quality animal protein, whereas the yolk contains animal fats, some of which are considered unhealthy. That said, having heart issues doesn't mean giving up eggs entirely. Their antioxidant content, B12 and D vitamins, and other beneficial nutrients make them a valuable part of a balanced diet. 1 egg per day is generally safe. Dear friends, today we explore the captivating world of a food that may seem ordinary, but is far from it: the egg. This small natural treasure is both a valuable ally and sometimes a health concern. As an experienced doctor, I'll take you on a journey through its mysteries, benefits, risks, and even amusing historical tidbits. Get ready for a rich, engaging, and enlightening experience. You won't be bored, I promise. Picture yourself holding an egg. It may seem like nothing more than an ingredient for your breakfast, but did you know that thousands of years ago, eggs were viewed as magical? In ancient Egypt, pharaohs gifted eggs as symbols of life and prosperity. The Romans believed breaking an egg could drive away evil spirits. Nowadays, we boil or fry them without a second thought, but inside that fragile shell is a nutritional powerhouse. Let's start with the basics. Egg whites contain high-quality protein. Yolks offer beneficial fats like omega-3s, along with vitamins B12, D, and A, and antioxidants such as lutein, which supports eye health. However, each yolk also contains around 186 milligrams of cholesterol, almost half the daily recommended limit. As a doctor, I'd say 1 egg a day is ideal for most people. But overindulgence could lead your body to protest. I'm not an omelet factory. It's also important to watch what you eat with your eggs. Pairing them with foods high in saturated fats, like too much butter or heavy cream, can strain your digestion and increase cardiovascular risk. Likewise, combining eggs with sugary foods like jams or syrups, especially if you're managing blood sugar, can disrupt your metabolism. If you have gallbladder problems, avoid egg dishes prepared with heavy oils or deep frying. The yolk's bile-stimulating effect could trigger pain or worsen gallstone attacks. Now, let's lighten the mood with some fun facts. Did you know the largest egg in the world comes from an ostrich? 1 ostrich egg weighs about 1.4 kilograms and equals 24 chicken eggs, enough for an army-sized omelet. In 17th century Russia, people cracked eggs into glasses of water to predict the future by interpreting the shapes formed by the egg white. Who knows? Your next sunny side up might bring you luck. Eggs also have artistic history. During the Middle Ages, painters mixed egg yolk with pigments to create tempera, a paint so durable that some artworks still exist centuries later. In 2011, a fossilized dinosaur egg sold at auction for over $70,000, proving that eggs hold value even through the ages. Today, chefs around the world continue to celebrate eggs for their versatility. Poached, scrambled, or whipped into clouds, they're a staple of culinary creativity. Still, let's be serious. For some, eggs are a hidden threat. About 2% of children are allergic to egg whites, and symptoms range from rashes to breathing difficulties. If that sounds familiar, it's best to avoid eggs and consult a healthcare provider. Then there's cholesterol. While recent research shows cholesterol's impact varies between individuals, those with cardiovascular concerns should stick to 4 or 5 eggs weekly and focus on egg whites. For individuals with acute pancreatitis or liver issues, the yolk's choleritic properties can provoke flare-ups. Another risk? Salmonella. Improperly cooked or poorly stored eggs can harbor this bacteria, turning breakfast into a nightmare. Solution? Cook eggs thoroughly and keep them refrigerated. Now, onto the trendy egg-based diets. The hard-boiled egg diet promises fast weight loss. 6 to 10 eggs a day with vegetables and minimal carbs. The pros? Eggs are high in protein, low in calories, about 70 per egg, and help you feel full longer, curbing snacking. Some studies suggest this diet may help shed up to 5 kilos in 2 weeks. But there's a downside. Too many eggs can raise LDL, bad cholesterol, and the diet lacks nutritional variety. Without fiber and complex carbs, you risk fatigue, constipation, and nutrient deficiencies. As a doctor, I'd recommend it only as a short-term approach. Did you know shell color depends on the breed of the chicken, not the egg's quality? Brown eggs come from red hens, white eggs from white hens. It's all genetics. Want to test egg freshness? Drop it in water. If it sinks, it's fresh. If it floats, it's old. Best to discard it. In Japan, raw eggs are eaten over rice. Tamago kake gohan, a tradition made safe by their strict hygiene standards. Break an egg on the floor? You didn't just make a mess, you created abstract art. But be warned. In the 1980s, one man tried to break a record by gulping down 25 raw eggs. He ended up in the ER with severe indigestion. For vegetarians wondering where eggs stand ethically, unfertilized eggs don't contain life and are often considered acceptable. But preferences vary. And don't toss those shells. They're rich in calcium. Crushed, they can enrich soil or even help soothe heartburn. Just make sure they're properly cleaned. In the kitchen, eggs are kings. They bind sauces, lift soufflés, and make cakes moist. But beware. Overloading your meal with acidic foods like tomatoes can upset your stomach. Balance is everything. To sum up, eggs are culinary superheroes with a double-edged cape. They nourish, heal, and amaze. But if misused, they can cause trouble. My prescription? 1 egg a day prepared in various ways, and always listen to your body. So, what will you make with your next egg? Tell me. This tiny miracle never stops surprising us.